always get compared to Charlie's Angels, and people always say, oh, you're like Charlie's Angels, when we're actually extremely different. You know, it's very nice for people to say, oh, it's fun and it sounds so exciting, and yeah, they make it look like that in the films, but in reality, it's a lot harder. It's definitely not as glamorous. We certainly don't look as good as they look after fighting with someone or, you know, carrying out surveillance of someone for hours on end.
We spend a lot of time out of the office on jobs, and something that, you know, we'll spend hours and hours doing is surveillance, which can mean that sitting in a car at some address or at someone's work for hours. By the end of the day, the car is covered in all sorts. You know, sort of you have to drink, but then you're worried about drinking in case you need the toilet. You know, obviously have to have some lunch, magazines because things get boring. And I had to say, especially if there's two of us, by the end of the day, the car is a real mess. We've all got to clean it out regularly.
So this is some of the kit that we use during our investigations. So this is our hidden camera here. We've also got general sort of audio recording devices, which you can just pop into a pocket.
So this is something that most workplaces probably don't have in the corner of their office. We've actually got a wardrobe with various different costumes in it, which obviously come in really handy for undercover work. And something that the teenage lot of us use a lot is the school uniform. You know, used for things like mystery shopping, retailers, off licence and that sort of thing. But another great thing we use it for is sort of to get information out of people through knocking on their door and doing a survey, which seems completely innocent because, you know, oh, we need to do a survey for our GCSE sociology, could you answer a few questions?
There's a definite benefit to being a young female private investigator. We can get away with a lot of things that perhaps a middle-aged guy couldn't. And I mean things like, you know, we are non-threatening to people, so if we need to approach someone and ask them questions about something, they tend to be less worried about talking to us than they might be talking to one of the guys. We can also fit into any undercover situation, so we can play the roles of a student, or we can go and work undercover in a workplace and act mature and sensible. So that certainly helps because we can fit a more wide variety of roles than the others maybe can.